A heavy cluster of showers and storms moving through northern St. Landry and Evangeline parishes this evening. Main concerns here, a lot of lightning. So if you're in the area, careful here out and about the next several minutes to an hour. Now, these storms generally moving toward the south, but most of Acadiana remains quiet at this time. We'll have a better look at the Doppler coming up here in the main weather. Her model here kind of showing some of that energy moving through later this evening. We turn quiet after midnight. Quiet start to your Sunday, and I think more of the same, partly cloudy skies out there tomorrow afternoon. And then maybe seeing a few scattered showers and storms developing for west central Acadiana late tomorrow evening. We'll talk about why here coming up in the main weather as well. So here's that 24-hour forecast. Very muggy out there tonight. Lows dropping back into the mid and upper 70s. And then through the course of the afternoon, rain chances will sit at around 20% again later on in the afternoon and into tomorrow evening. But very hot out there. High temperatures in the upper 90s, close to 100 degrees. So coming up, we'll talk rain chances and those very hot temperatures through the next several days, plus a complete look out in the tropics in just a little bit.
In tonight's rebound, the children of some service members got a chance to stock up on school supplies before starting classes. It's all thanks to the nonprofit Operation Homefront. Supplies were given away at the Cajun Harley-Davidson. Organizers say it's a way to make sure military families are taken care of.
It's manageable, but when you have kids, that's an added expense to your finances, and so this here really helps out with meeting the needs of those individuals that are financially unable to be consistent with meeting the needs for their kids.
Happening tomorrow, First Baptist Church of Jennings is hosting a Park and Pray prayer service at 6 p.m. at all public schools in the city. Organizers say the service is meant to help students who will begin the school year in a few weeks. A minister will be available at each school, including James Ward Elementary, Jennings Elementary, and Jennings High. The public is welcome to attend, and the service is expected to only last 15 minutes. Whether it's managing the stress or helping you find work and make ends meet, you can find resources to help over on our website at katc.com/rebound. And feel free to reach out to us if there's something you need help with. It's called The Rebound, and it's our commitment to you. Coming up on Acadiana's News Channel at 6, a change for the New Orleans Pelicans. After 5 seasons, the team's head coach has been fired. Details later in sports, but first, your True View forecast. Meteorologist Bradley Benoit has that next on Acadiana's News Channel at 6.
Forecast. Here's KATC meteorologist Bradley Benoit.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, we're monitoring some heavier storms moving into northern Acadiana this evening. We'll get to the radar in a bit, but the heat will continue to be the main story heading into Sunday. Plus, we're still watching a couple things out in the tropics. More on all of that coming up in just a little bit. But first, setting the stage with the bigger picture. Upper high off to our west. We're watching a deepening trough off to our east, and we're kind of in between the two here. So that's keeping more of a northerly flow, not only aloft, but also at the surface. So that's allowing for our temperatures to kind of ramp up in our afternoons, and we're going to see that once again heading into your Sunday, but it still allows for those weaker disturbances to kind of move in between as well. We saw another one today, and again, most of it stayed into southeastern Louisiana through the course of the day, kind of what we've been seeing the last couple of days, but we're now starting to see a piece of that energy starting to move into northern Acadiana here. So let's zoom into our local radars, kind of give us an idea, and you can tell what the main concern with these storms are. A lot of lightning out there, so careful if you're watching us here or have any outdoor plans right now. Pretty serious lightning ongoing in northern St. Landry Parish, now starting to make their way into northern Evangeline Parish as well. So right around the Ville Platte area. Palmetto here also just now getting into your area, and these are generally moving toward the south at a pretty good clip. Opelousas here within the next hour or so. We'll see if they hold together, whether or not they reach the rest of Acadiana this evening, but most of us here staying on the quiet side, but we'll continue to monitor here And of course, we'll provide updates on our social media platforms with radar checks. Now, out in the tropics, high pressure still in control over the Gulf of Mexico. Not expecting any sort of development there. Caribbean Sea remains quiet at this time. We're still tracking Tropical Storm Kyle. Not going to spend too much time on it here as it continues to move out into the open Atlantic and dissipate. Tropical Storm Josephine also we continue to monitor. monitor. We'll take a look at it here real quick. Winds at 45 miles per hour as of the 4 o'clock advisory and still racing toward the west-northwest at 17. Track remains the same here, recurving out to sea and eventually dissipating in the coming day. So not looking like it's going to be much of a threat. Now, again, we're still dealing with a few scattered showers and storms this evening. Most of that should begin to quiet down after midnight. Quiet start to your Sunday, and I think pretty similar story heading into tomorrow afternoon. Maybe an isolated shower or two with the heating of the day, but that's about it. And heading into tomorrow evening, we may see a few scattered showers and storms develop here in response to that weak cold front we were talking about yesterday. So that could help to generate at least a few showers and storms out there, but should be moving pretty quickly, and then most of that looks to move out overnight Sunday into Monday morning, and then we look to stay pretty dry through Monday afternoon as high temperatures top out in the mid to upper 90s. So with a little bit more drier atmosphere out there, dew points will come down, so maybe not quite as oppressive and humid out there, but high temperatures still able to climb again into the mid and upper 90s. So again, still tracking those showers and storms on the radar this evening. We'll keep you updated, like I said, on social media. Lows tonight, very muggy, dropping back into the mid and upper 70s. And then for the day tomorrow, high temperatures topping out in the upper 90s, very close to 100 degrees. Heat in the seas well into the triple digits, and about a 20% chance for, again, isolated storms later on into the day and into tomorrow evening. Next 10 days, rain chances continue to come back down, but again, with a drier atmosphere out there, high temperatures still able to settle into the upper 90s through Tuesday, and we'll likely see a little bit more moisture return to the area later next week and into next weekend as high temperatures return to the lower 90s.